I really wanted to read this book last year when it came out. Hello besties! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. And today, you already know, we are doing another TBR Jar chooses my reads. I am so excited for this. I really had a great time filming this the last time, and there is something so exciting about not knowing what the TBR will look like. So I decided to continue doing this until I get tired of it. And yeah, without further ado, let's see what the TBR will look like for the month of August. Okay, I have my Goodreads as usual here open with me, and I have added to it some books yesterday. So when I get the prompt, I can have the list where I can fit a book from the books that I really want to get to. And as usual, I will just choose 6 or 7 books from this TBR jar, so I can give myself some time and space to add some books that I really want to read too. And yeah, let's choose our first book. Ooh, there was one that fell. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. A book that you think would be a 5 stars. Ah, that's a very, very good one. A book that I think would be a 5 stars. I think the first book that popped into my head, to be honest, is A City of Ruin. The second book to the Witch Walker series. The first book being The Witch Collector by Charissa Weaks. I already finished the first book in the series, and I gave it as I gave it the first time. It was a reread. I gave it 4 stars, but a lot of people went crazy over the second book. So I have high hopes for it. So maybe it is City of Ruin. I think I'm gonna go with City of Ruin. Yeah, that could be a 5 stars. Or The Crown of Oaths and Curses by J. Bree. I really want to start that series too. I already told you that I really want to. Or Quicksilver. Quicksilver is the first book in a series. I really want to read it too. I think I'm gonna go with City of Ruin though, so I can fit it in my TBR because I really, really want to continue on with that series. So yeah, the first book is going to be City of Ruin. Let's choose another one. Oh, this is so exciting. Let's see. A book with a structure on the edges or the cover. Structure, that could be like a school, a building, something. Let's see. This is good because this gives me the chance to choose from my physical books, and that is something that I have in my mind. I want to read more of my physical TBR. Okay, I went through my shelves and I collected 3 books. So we have A Feather So Black. This is a romantasy. We have a castle here. We also have it on the edges. And this says, A Feather So Black is a sizzling fantasy romance set in a world of perilous magic and moonlit forests, spinning a seductive tale of a changeling princess, her cursed sister, and the dangerous Fey Lord she must defeat to save her family. I really want to read this, but I also know that this is the first book in a series. So yeah, we have this one. We have The Bone Shard Daughter. I really want to start this trilogy and finish it this year. And we also have here building a structure of a city, I think. So we have this one too. And I also want to start and finish Savage Lands. And we have this building here. And you know what else I really want to read? I really want to continue on with Riley Thorn's series. I love that series so, so much. It just makes me smile and it makes me laugh, and it is so, so fun. And I think it's perfect for the summertime. But these are all very, very good choices, and I probably need to read them since I own them. Riley, Thorn, and the Blast from the Past is the third book, and we have the building on the covers of all the books. I think in the series have that building. I'm gonna read Riley Thorn, the third book in the series, Riley, Thorn, and the Blast from the Past, because I had so much fun with the second book, the first and the second. The second book I read it this month too, and I loved this series. I loved it so much. It's one of the best cozy fantasy. It is one of the best cozy mysteries ever. So much fun, and it's perfect for the summer. So I think I'm gonna go with Riley Thorn on this one. It's my chance, and I'm going to take it, and maybe we can fit these in another prompt. I will leave them here next to me. Okay, 2 books down, maybe 4, 5 books left. We will see. Okay. A book with a place in the title. A book with a place in the title. Looking at my Goodreads. The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Is paradise considered a place? I mean, maybe. Well, I didn't find anything, if not the Paradise Problem. Let's look at looking at some thrillers. Okay, I found out that I had a book that had a city named Shanghai in the title, and I am counting in the Paradise Problem too, because I didn't find any book that I owned that had a place in the title. So I maybe should rethink that prompt, but I think I'm going to go with this one. I had this from last year. I received it in my fairy loot box, and I was very excited to read it, but then I didn't get to it. Half vampire, half fox spirit, all trouble. This sounds so good, and I really love this character art so much, and I think this book is going to get a sequel. I saw it being announced on Hotterscape Instagram, I think. So yeah, I really want to read it, so I know if I'm going to get the Fairy Loot one or not. So because probably they will do the sequel too. So I think this is a good choice for this prompt. We are going with Shanghai Immortal. Let's put it here. Okay, let's choose another one. See. A book with flowers on the cover or the edges. I think I pulled this one in the last video too. So yeah, I already have an idea about the books where I have flowers on the cover or the edges. I have so many. Let me take a look at this first. The Luminaries had flowers, but I said that I'm not going to add this to my TBR anymore. Found it. Definitely going to read this one. Promises and Pomegranates. I want to read this series. I own these gorgeous books by Fake Rate, and we have a flower on the cover here on the spine, and we also have a ton of flowers all around the cover, edges and everything, and it's an opportunity for me to read the series because I really want to read it. Yeah, this is going to be it. This is a dark romance, mafia romance, and I really want to get to these books. So yeah, definitely going to read. I started reading this, I think maybe 5 months ago or something like that on my Kindle. And then I picked up a fantasy book that just sucked me in, and I didn't return to it. So yeah, definitely Promises and Pomegranates, and I hope it is fast-paced so I can maybe binge 2 or 3 books. I'm so excited to read this. Okay, let's see. Trying to mix them. Okay. Another a paranormal romance. I don't know why I got excited. Yes, yes, yes. I have some in my mind. I have this book with vampires. This is not the book. This is 3 books. Season of the Vampire. This is an omnibus. Well, this one had flowers on the edges. And I really want to start it. So maybe this is my chance. I also have Zodiac Wolves. Will it be this one or that one? Chapter 1. Okay. So, this is book 2. This is book 1. It is fairly short. How many pages? 283. Let's do it. Yes, I'm going to read Season of the Vampire. The first book is called The Secrets in Shadow and Blood. Yeah. Definitely going to read this because I want to read more of my physical TBR. As I said, I really want to read Zodiac Wolves too. But yeah, this one I owned it for a much longer time. And also I'm excited that the book is short. So this one, The Secrets in Shadow and Blood, and maybe I will read the second book. Okay, how many books do we have? 5 books? Let's see. I didn't pull a blue one. A book by one of your favorite authors. I also got this in the last video. Okay. Am I going to choose Pierce Brown again? I read Dark Age. Every book in that series is a 5 stars. Incredible, as usual. Out of this world, amazing. But the next book comes out. Let's see. So I think I only have 1 book left to read in the Red Rising saga that is already out, Lightbringer. And the next book will come out next year, Red God. And that would be the last book in this whole series. So I think I maybe read it a bit closer to the release date of the final book. Or I can read it now and then reread it again. I mean, I have no problem with that. And you know what I want to read too? I want to read Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Charissa Broadbent. Or I can choose a thriller. You know what? I think I'm going to choose a thriller. I'm going to choose The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I love his writing and I enjoyed every single book that I read from him. So yeah, The Only One Left, just to have some diversity in the books, so some balance in the TBR, make it more exciting. The Only One Left. I'm going to go with that one. How many? 6. Okay. We can add 1 more book to this list. Let's see. A book with vampires. I chose. This one is a book with vampires. So I think we need to choose another one with vampires. I'm not mad about it, to be honest. Let's see. And also Shanghai Immortal too. She's half vampire, half fox spirit. So this one is also a book with vampires. Okay. Let me take a look at my... Maybe Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Charissa Broadbent. That would fit. Or like we take like a silly goofy rom-com. I think there was like My Roommate is a Vampire. That one is called. Because what I want to do is I want to reread all the books in the Crowns of Nyaxia series before the release date of the new one, which is, I think, is going to be in September, the next book in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. So I want to reread The Serpent and the Wings of Night, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, the novella between them, Six Scorched Roses. I read that one. The only novella that I didn't read is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. So I'm thinking about rereading those books and then reading Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. You are supposed to read it after The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, and then jump straight into the newest release. So maybe rereading would be a good idea. Rereading the first book in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. I think that would be a good idea. Or, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with My Roommate as a Vampire. I really wanted to read this book last year when it came out. And yeah, I will have some time left, I think, to start rereading the Crowns of Nyaxia books. So yeah, this is going to be my choice. My Roommate as a Vampire. So let's see how many books we ended up with. 6, 7. Okay, we have 3 vampire books, but they are very different. This is YA. This is adult, paranormal. I think we have some fantasy too in this one. We have My Roommate as a Vampire, which is a contemporary rom-com, an adult one. We have a dark mafia romance, and we have the only one left by Riley Sager, and we also have, what did I choose first? Yes, Riley, Thorn and the Blast from the Past, and we also have The City of Ruin. That's a very, very good TBR. I'm so happy with the books that I ended up with, especially that this method pushes me to read some books that I have been postponing for a long time. So yeah, I'm so satisfied with this TBR, and it also will give me some space to read other books too, I think. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, leave me any flower emoji of your choice, and if you enjoyed the video, please watch one of these videos. That would help me out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe and join the beautiful, amazing community of book besties here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!